with you. Wow, your thumbs went up quickly. Who wants to share the answer? What'd you get, sweetie? 14? We have a different answer? Or everybody agree? Oh, you have a different answer? What'd you get? 10. Any other answers? Nope, we agree it's 10 or 14. So let's talk. What's the answer? How did we figure it out? Who wants to share their thinking? How'd you know what the answer was here? Who wants to share? Who wants to share? Yeah, in the back there. Which answer do you think it is?
Definitely 10, because how can you get 14 plus 8 plus 2?
So yours definitely 10, but how'd you know it was 10?
Facts. Number facts.
Oh, so tell me your name, sweetie.
Zachary.
Zachary, can you spell it? I want to spell it right.
Zachary.
So Zachary said it's just a fact he knew.
Say 2. I know all the 10 facts.
So he knew that 8 and 2 were 10. But what if Zachary didn't know his facts? And I bet a bunch of you know your facts, 8 and 2 were 10. Let me ask you a question. What if you didn't know? What could you tell somebody to do? What would you tell them to do?
Help them.
Count on your fingers. So what would you start with? 8. So if we had a friend, we would say 8 and then what? 2 more. 9, 10. Right? So we had our plus 2. So we could count on if we didn't just know it. But I think we proved it was 10, and it's a fact that some of us just know. But if we didn't know it, we have a strategy. So let's see if this next problem, we might use what we know about 8 and 2 to help us with this next problem. Are you ready? Here's the next problem.
8.
Voices, thumbs up when you have the answer. Perfect. Look, I see a lot of thumbs up, so let's take the sum. Who wants to share the sum for 8 plus 5? What'd you get, honey?
13.
13, he says. Are there any other answers out there, or we all agreed? Y'all been doing this. We agree. Everybody agrees it's 13? Awesome. So if we're all in agreement, let's talk about strategies. How do we know 8 and 5 are 13? What are you thinking?
I knew that I broke apart the 5 from the 5 and I split them to 2 and 3.
Oh, hold on just a minute. Tell me your name, sweetheart. Isabella? What do you know? I spelled it right. So Isabella is talking about breaking this 5 apart, and she said she's breaking it apart, decomposing it into a 2 and a 3. I'm going to need you to turn and talk to that partner. Turn and talk to that partner. Why is Isabella doing this, and what's she going to do next? Turn and talk.
Turn and talk.
Y'all think, why is she doing that?
And you won't have to decompose it.
So she does 8
And then
plus 2
easier for her to figure it out.
Okay, is that what you think? Yeah. So why would you want to make a 10 now? Why not just count them?
I just counted on
so she can understand.
Okay, maybe so. We'll find out. All right, let's come back together. Who thinks they know what Isabella's doing here? Why did she do that, and what's she going to do next? What do you think?
I think she's gonna put 2 and 8 together because we already did that part. Because 2 plus 8 equals 10.
Okay.
And then she's gonna, and then 10 plus 3.
Interesting. Isabella, is that what you were going to do? Is put your 8 and 2 together? Awesome. So tell me your name, sweetie. Kenyatta said that definitely thinks that we're making a 10 here. But why? Why in the world? Isabella, why were you making a 10? Oh, did y'all hear what Isabella said?
Yeah,
She has a
so
really
she
soft voice. What did she call that? She wanted to make a what?
Friendly
A friendly 10. Do we like friendly 10s? Why do we like friendly 10s?
Because they're our friends.
Because they're our friends. It makes it a little easier to add, right? 10 and 3 and get our 13 for that, for definitely making that 10. All right, let's look at one more problem. Let's see what you're thinking about that. You definitely could count on just like we did here, couldn't you? So tell me about that. How would you count on?
You go from 8, like, and then you go 5 more basically.
So 5 more. How would you do that? Would you say 8?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
So we definitely could count on, couldn't we?
13.
And we stop there. Tell me your name.
Tegan.
T-E.
T-E-A-G-A-N.
So Tegan said we could just count on. Or we could make a friendly tandem, boom, get our answer that way. Interesting. Let's look at another problem. Are you ready? Let's see if we can apply any strategies or maybe some new strategies come to light with this problem. When you have the answer to this one, thumb up. When you have the answer to this one, thumb up. All right, this time, before we share out the sum to this problem, I want you to turn and talk. And here's what I want you to talk about. What's the answer, and how did you get it? Be sure you're taking turns and talking. What's the answer, and how did you get it?
15, 16. And then you have 5 left. But think about it. 7 plus 7 equals 14. So 8 plus 7 is just 8 is, yeah. Then 8 plus 7 equals 15. Yeah.
You're right, exactly.
And then
And I love your thinking, Tegan. What did you use?
and then plus 7.
Right, you used a double square. Very good thinking.
It's like double stack being just 1 4. It's like you're trying to do a double stack, just adding 1 more.
You got it?
Well, if it was basically what I did. If it was 8 plus,
You did that. What was different?
if it was 8 plus 8, it would be 7. But since it's 8 plus 7,
Right. But what
I
did you
changed
do
the answer
before that?
on up.
Keep
You
going
didn't
there.
use a doubles. What did you use?
Think about that one. All right, so let's come back together. Now, you all had time to talk with your partner about your answer and a bunch of strategies. I heard some great strategies out there. First, let's take the answers, though, our sum. What's the sum to this addition problem? What'd you get, sweetie? 15, she says. Do we all agree it's 15, or do we have a different answer? Nope, think we all agree? Awesome. So let's hear some of those fabulous strategies that were going on out there. Tell me your name, sweetheart. Spell that for me. A-Z-A-R-Y. What did he just say?
Yes.
Let's hold on to that for a minute. So, is it Azaria? Did I say it right? Azaria's saying 8 plus 8, and something about at 16, and then something else happened? Oh my goodness, what is going on here? What is he thinking? Turn and talk to your partner. What is Azaria doing to solve this problem? And what's he going to have to do next?
He's using the doubles, but it's not going to work right. He's using the doubles. Yeah, but then it's going to make 15.
So how did he change it?
So how do you go differently?
Let her know.
Instead of adding, he said,
8 plus 7 to 8 plus 8. All right, let's come back together. So Azaria's up here changing numbers. He's like a magician. Poof, right? Changing numbers. So what is he thinking here? Why is he doing this? What's he going to do next? Somebody help me figure this out. Right back there in the back.
Me?
Yes.
Next, he's gonna take that 16.
Okay.
And take 1, and then he's gonna take away that 16. He's gonna take away that 16, and it will be 15.
Okay, so he's taking that 1 off. But how did he get here? What happened? Why was he thinking this? What's he doing? What do you think?
Double fact.
He knew 8 plus 8? So how did he change this problem to this problem? What did he do? Who can tell me? He added 1 to what? 7. So he actually added 1 to this 7 in order to get the 8, right? So then he had 8 plus 8. So Azaria, is that what you were thinking? You're like, I know my 8s. 8 and 8 are 16? say in there?
Yeah.
Why did he have to take this one off? What did he tell us? Why did he have to take that one off?
Because that way he can figure out the answer, and he already knew that A plus 8 was 16. So, and he knew that and he knew if he subtracted 1, it would be 8 plus 7.
Oh, okay. So he had to subtract 1 because what did he do up here? Everybody.
8 plus 8.
He added 1, didn't he? To the 7. So he added 1. He had to take it back off, right? So he used his double stacks. Doubles minus 1, I heard some of you saying. So I'm going to write that up there. Sounds like one you know. Let's take one more way to solve 8 plus 7. Who in their partners out there had a different way to solve 8 plus 7? Tell me your name, sweetie. Spell it. A-Y-L-E-E-N. Eileen, tell me what you did. Oh, everybody, look at this. Look at what Eileen's doing. Turn and tell your neighbor, whose strategy is she using from earlier? Turn and tell your neighbor, whose strategy is she using?
And that's what I do.
All right, come back to me. Whose strategy is Eileen using? Isabella's, right? Because Eileen, what are you about to make?
It's a whole different.
What are you going to do next? Yeah, so what did you put together next after you decomposed? Oh. And that gave you what? 8 and 2 gave you what? 10. And then 10 and 5 are? 15. Why do y'all think Eileen did that? Yeah, but why? Why does she want to make this 10? Why? Shorter, easier, friendlier. What's that called you all told me earlier?
Friendly
10 friends, friendly tens. Absolutely. Look at all these ways you had to solve. You used doubles, you used friendly tens, pulling those tens out of your other add-ins. What an excellent job you did on this number talk. I am so impressed. Thank you so much for letting me do a number talk with you. You keep looking for those friendly tens and doubles inside these numbers to